It's hard to believe, but believe it we must, for it turns out you can trust in these numbers. Minecraft, the movie, is on track to make more in its second domestic weekend than Snow White has made in its entire run. Folks, it's this kind of thing that has analysts running to rethink how they view the world and the properties that are big. Today we'll tell you why Minecraft is going to stick around and become a cultural phenom. Don't go anywhere. Let's go right now. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another sunshiny day. It has come our way, and it must be very sunshiny indeed in Minecraft. Everybody associated, Jack Black, Jason Momoa, all the writers, the directors. Hey, it's sequel time, baby. But no sequel is coming for poor Snow White. Now, we promised not to touch Rachel Zegler in the box office anymore. That's not what this is about. But we must shout out Warner Brothers and what they've done. It is amazing. You won't believe the kind of second weekend they believe they can have. Click the like button, and let's get to digging into the news. All right, ladies and gentlemen, take a look at this article we got out of Box Office Pro, and it matters a lot. Why? Because it's proving just how awful not only Snow White was, but Captain America Brave New World. Here we go. Let me show you what success is. Minecraft movie will continue to mine the box office. That is the name of the article, but what's in here is really important. It's not declared at the top. It should be. Here's what we say. It says, forecasting the top 3 movies at the domestic box office for April 11th through 13th. At number 1, a Minecraft movie in its second domestic weekend is now supposed to make $70 to $85 million, folks. Let me say it again, because some of you out there are already figuring out where we're going with this. A Minecraft movie is projected in its second domestic weekend to make $70 to $85 million in 3 days. Okay. What does that mean? It means that in its second weekend, domestically, Minecraft is now anticipated to make more money than Snow White has entirely domestically. Every single day Snow White has been out, it has made less money than Minecraft will make this weekend. That's the projection. It says, as we predicted on Sunday, Monday, actuals gave Warner Brothers a Minecraft movie a boost. It actually made more than they thought. It didn't make 157, it made 162.75, which beats Barbie. It's a tremendous testament to the walk-up business the movie did on Sunday. Hopefully we'll continue into the week, of course, with numbers like that. Warner Brothers is already mulling a sequel. But the real question for theaters is, will the party continue into Frame 2? And will that translate to continued success with upcoming films like Sinners and Thunderbolts? Guys, is anyone here now worried that Thunderbolts is going to steal the thunder from Minecraft? Go ahead. Just what do you think about that? Any chance?
No. I think that we're only seeing the beginning of the influence of the Minecraft movie, honestly, at this point. We weren't planning on seeing it, and then I met my family at Dairy Queen in the middle of the workday yesterday, and they were all singing the songs from the movie. They have not seen the movie, and they were singing the songs from the movie, which means all of their friends played the songs for them. And then as I'm throwing away our garbage to leave, there was a table full of people, and I would say the average age at this table is 60. Most of them had white hair, but they were talking about Jack Black in the Minecraft movie. So I think I'm getting the feeling that this is going to be a lot more influential than people are realizing. I think we might have a Napoleon Dynamite kind of situation on our hands, where a movie might have an outsized influence.
Are we suggesting that the number one profession to have this next weekend is custodial?
Or chicken jockey?
Don't say that. You're going to get a mess out there in the audience. Don't say that. Never say it 3 times fast. All right, so let's talk about this in comparison, though, to Captain America Brave New World and Snow White. In its second weekend, it's supposed now estimated to make more than those have period, domestically. Now, I think Captain America Brave New World may have slightly edged this out in its entire run, considering it's been out like 7 or 8 weeks. Culture, what does this say about the cultural relevancy of these properties?
They're fading. They've dwindled. They're gone. The exception being, obviously, this movie, which inspires people to litter their theater with abandon. But
You're not a fan, Culture. You're not a fan of these guys riding on the shoulders of their buddies and throwing vast quantities of popcorn everywhere like confetti.
Look, as much as I enjoy saying "chicken jockey," I really don't. I really don't condone the destruction of theaters and.
You're a fan of civility.
I do. I am. I think keep it together. Maybe light applause. Golf clap. But
decorum.
Decorum. Yeah, but look, I mean, people are enjoying themselves. Obviously, they're all trying to go for a TikTok moment because they think they're going to be famous if they go viral. Believe me, that's a struggle. But when you look at when you look at this film, I think the cultural relevance is what Jonas said. It's going to be outsized influence on the culture currently. I think nothing Disney's produced recently will have the same effect or has. I think we've seen the diminishing returns. The trend line is downward. This is the inverse Kramer moment that we were all watching the other day. And, you can follow Kramer. In this case, that would be Disney. Or you could follow the upswing and do much better, which in this case is Minecraft.
There are worse things than people just having fun with a movie of no consequence.
Yeah, no, there truly is. And again, I have a feeling that Hollywood will learn the wrong lesson and we're going to get another Pixels or something terrible, equally terrible as that. So
I'll be honest with you guys. I haven't seen this much excitement since the cast of Honey Boo Boo was taken to all-you-can-eat shrimp at Red Lobster. I mean, people are losing their minds. It's something to see. Vash, what are you thinking about? Should theaters prep? Should they be worried at this point?
Worried at this point. I mean, it's a cultural phenomenon for sure, and you have a TikTok trend that's quickly gaining steam. I think you're going to see maybe theaters, if they're worried about people, wrecking their auditoriums. You might have people stationed there. You might have you might enforce a policy in which parents have to attend with some of these kids right there in order to keep the peace and so forth. We've seen that actually from Knott's when it comes to visitation for that theme park in certain settings, and because certain TikTok trends were coming online there. This is really wild to see, and I think Midnight's Edge had a really great video this morning talking about how this film was really geared towards a much younger generation than maybe perhaps Snow White. And Snow White, they looked at their audience, they looked at their built-in audience, and they almost dislike them versus Minecraft. And the producers of this film, they really kind of leaned into their built-in audience and really made a film for them. It's interesting. So I was looking over the numbers here. At the high end pro of that article, it said what $85 million this Minecraft movie could achieve in its second weekend. If we juxtapose that against Snow White, remember it made $42.2 million in its first weekend. Bro, that's double. That's not just achieving more in its second weekend. That's achieving almost double than what Snow White achieved in its first weekend. I mean, that's just really the chasm between these two properties right here, and really, honestly, the mentality behind the studios that created these films.
It's double, and thus Disney is in big, big trouble. We'll keep following it, folks, but it looks like Minecraft is here to stay. So get out the brooms, get out the mops, and theater owners, well, I guess you're going to make big paydays, but spend on the janitors. The Hollyweirds don't understand how it is we do what we do, bringing you video after video every single day of the utmost highest excellence and quality. But folks, we do it because of you. We appreciate you. You are seen and heard here on the Pro Channel. Make your voices heard, folks, by doing one last thing before we say goodbye for a short time. Consider clicking the like button. Share, subscribe, and you know what? That notification bell, click it and stick it to the algorithms. Also, drop a comment down below and let us know your thoughts. And don't forget, folks, we've got even more content on the way. If you'd like to become a member, it's just the price of a soda per month, and you'll gain access to all kinds of exclusive content beyond what the public sees, including archival footage of the Pro Show that goes away after just a few days from its public release. Folks, we hope we get the honor of spending time with you again soon. And until then, keep learning, keep growing, and as always, keep having fun.
Jump into the water.
Why listen to music made by people and companies who really don't like you? Check out Vacation Radio today and prepare for all new content made by the people behind the WDW Pro Channel. It's the place you need for all the music. That should be fun.
Want it all, so I give them cannonball. Yeah!
Hundreds of songs, every genre you can imagine. Listen live on YouTube and enjoy a set list that's always sunny. It's Vacation Radio.
Arizona. Pineapple pizza, Hawaiian ice freeze, yeah. Can't wait to be up. 3 days of you and me.
What are you waiting for? Every WDW Pro video has a link to Vacation Radio in the video description. Try it out and subscribe today.